Hey, good morning, you guys. I wanted to show you a quick tutorial on how you can create custom graphics or take one of your photos and add a watermark to it just from your cell phone only. You're not uploading a picture to the computer. Maybe you don't have access to a computer. Your computer's broken. You're on vacation. You're out and about, and you don't have a computer with you. You can still create those custom graphics directly on your phone. And I'm going to show you a great program that I use. Oops, okay, here we go. The program that I use is called WordSwag. It's available for download in the iTunes or your App Store for Apple products. It is a $3.99 download. It really is worth every penny. So we're going to open up WordSwag. Okay, so you see at the bottom you have the camera icon and the Polaroid icon. The camera icon is if you wanted to actually take a picture while you're in the program. We're gonna today just focus on pictures that are already there. So we clicked the little Polaroid icon and this is what we get up. So one of the things that's great about WordSwag is you'll see at the top it says search Pixabay images. Pixabay is this amazing website that has like a bazillion images that are free downloads. There's no copyrights. You know, we're allowed to use them. No one's going to sue us for using those images as backgrounds when we create our custom graphics. So that's great. So you could search Pixabay images if you wanted. Up at the top, you see camera roll. You could use your own photos that you already have taken and that are saved in your camera roll on your phone. Or you can use just some of these sample backgrounds that they've already preloaded here. So we're going to pick, let's kind of do this one, this sky one for mountains. Super pretty. Okay, so we click that. Let's say we decided we didn't like that. You just push that back arrow and then it takes you back to the images and you could pick a different one. But let's go back to that because I will totally go squirrel here and then spend 20 minutes looking at backgrounds. So then you're going to double tap to change the text. So we're going to double tap that and you see it pulls up a text box here. So do you see on the left side, you've got custom, classic, so true. These are pre-populated quotes, funny sayings, different things that you can instantly add. So say you had a photo of yours, but you were struggling to come up with the right words. You could see what they have loaded in here. And then if you click the two little arrows, that'll just change it up. All right. So lots of different pre-populated quotes, funny things to say. And I think there were actually some, like you see this one on classics. You'll see there's a quote at the top and then it has the person who said it at the bottom. When you do it that way, it will denote that that's like a quote from that person. So it just, it's a design element. But okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this here. And we are going to create our own. She turned her cans into cans and her dreams into plans. So we've got our text in there, and now we're going to hit, we want to get rid of Oscar Wilde because he didn't say that. All right, and now we're going to save and close. So now you'll see it's added the text that we just typed in over the picture that we chose. Now, if you look down at the see at the bottom, it says style. Style is indicating which of these formats below that we are choosing. So the default is the first one, September issue. We're just going to go through and I'll show you if you click on some of these, how it changes the design. Shout out is one of my favorites. So we're going to leave it on shout out. And then do you see at the bottom the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So those numbers are different. It's the same, staying in the same theme, but it's just a little bit of a different look. So that's number 1. Oh, that's number 2, like that. Number 3, number 4, and number 5. All right, so those are different options in shout out. This is where I get kind of squirrely because now I start looking through all the amazing different layouts. Oh, Fresh Brewed Swag is another one of my favorites. So let's look at that. Oh, I kind of like that one. Yeah, I like that one even better. Okay, so we're going to stick with that for our font and our design. Now, you see where it says style next to that, and see how there's like a glow around style that shows that that's where we are. We're going to go to color now. So from here, we could change the color to match our branding or whatever would look best with that image that we've selected. So, I'm all about the hot pink. See below that there's transparency, so you can make that fade as you move that slider bar. That's going to fade or get darker. And then invert is, so you see now the picture is gone, except it's in the text. So we're going to uninvert. And you could actually change the image here too if you selected image. That's what would change that. Okay, so now we have our, I'm going to change that back to white. And then you can turn, if you put your fingers on top of the text, you can kind of turn it so that it's at an angle, make it bigger. So I'm going to move it about, let's make it a little bit bigger. Get centered. Okay, now I'm good with that. But I want to add my watermark. I want to add my website on here. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to save this by selecting done. And you'll see, there we go. You'll see that it saved it to my camera roll. So I'm going to hit close. So that image is now saved on my computer. And I'm going to add under the more, add logo watermark. So it's going to ask me if I want to add text or an image. I'm going to go ahead and just add text. Now you'll see it duplicated the text that we had previously added. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to select all of that, get rid of that. And I'm going to add my website. Actually, a link to my Facebook page because my website's not live yet. All right, we're going to save that. We're going to continue that. Okay, now you'll see it's been changed. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to center that. Now for that text, I want it to be pink. I want it to be that hot pink. That's me. There we go. And now it's a little harder to read, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Should put that at the bottom. All right, and now we're going to say done because we're done. So we're going to save that. All right, and we're going to close that, and you're going to see that has now been saved to my camera roll. Now from here, you could post this directly on your Instagram, your Facebook, your Pinterest. I'm going to select Facebook just to show you how it would go ahead and post that. Oh, we're on a little delay here. Come on, computer. Okay, I guess that's not going to show. Well, it looks like my screen is done. My Lonely Planet is done. My screen is recording no more. So that is how you do that in WordSwag. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you soon.